Jets D podcast. This is the Week 5 NFL Draftkings picks video. We got a decent, it's a little bit smaller because we have two teams on bye. Week 5, the quarterbacks look a little bit different. You do not see Mahomes. Mahomes is going to be on Sunday Night Football. We're missing a few studs. That's okay. We're going to move on and see what we have. Um, Don't forget, I'm with the stacks, all right? You stack a game, you bring it back with one player or two, depending on how it goes. Just example of last night, Thursday Night Football. If you stacked Russell Wilson with Lockett, Metcalf, and breaking back with Cup, you're pretty good. That you sucked up all the points. Besides, obviously having Todd Gurley as well. But let's get into my stacks of the week for week number 5. The first game, let's get the chalk over with, because then I'm gonna get a little bit crazy. All right, so first game, we're gonna start with the chalk. We're gonna start with Deshaun Watson. Um, I feel like he's gonna bounce back. Obviously, Carolina's a good defense. I was not on him last week. I already knew about Carolina's defense in their front seven. Corners are playing pretty damn well with James Bradbury and Dante Jackson. The team is looking good. Deshaun Watson gets to come back home against Atlanta, who Marcus Mariota just torched. And what do you think Deshaun Watson's gonna do? Like, come on. Houston's back home. We've been freaking dying for a DeAndre Hopkins game. He's only averaging 16 fantasy points a game this year so far. That is not him. He is a number one wide receiver. As you can see, week 1 he went off. That's what we expect. I expect Hopkins to have a huge game. Put him in your stacks. I also like Will Fuller to take advantage of his matchup. If we go to Fantasy Labs, it's working. Glad it's working because thought I was gonna have a problem. We go to Fantasy Labs. You go to the matchups tab, the NFL matchups tab. You pick the team. You see the matchup: corner versus wide receiver. Hopkins preferably is gonna be on facing Oliver, but Trufant might follow him. No, Trufant not really a lockdown corner anyway, and he doesn't really like shadow. So it might just be what we see right here. Hopkins on the left, Fuller on the right. Deshaun Watson was very close to hitting Fuller. Just missed him on a few opportunities. He's gonna break out. Thank God he's been healthy, which has been a rarity. So as long as he's healthy, you should sprinkle him in your lineups, okay? Because you do not want to miss when he goes off. Give me Deshaun Watson, Hopkins, Will Fuller. I don't really care about any of the running backs in this situation. Kiki Kuti might take over Kenny Stills' reps because he is questionable. We do not know until Sunday, all right? And in this game, if I want to bring it back with someone, Julio Jones, if you can afford it, because that's going to get a little bit expensive. But the guy who I really think is going to finally go off is going to be Calvin Ridley against this Houston defense that is more of a bend, don't break. They've been getting up a lot of yards passing wise. Let's see if I go over here. This is Football Outsider just giving up some pass ranks and rush ranks. Houston, 11th rank against the pass because they don't give up touchdowns, but they have been giving up a lot of yards. I love Calvin Ridley on the comeback, him or Julio Jones, if you could fit it, because Julio Jones is higher priced. You're going to have to sacrifice at running back if you're going with that. Okay? That's going to be my first stack. I'm more on the Houston side. This is very chalky right now. We're going to move on to my second stack. Now I'm gonna have a lot of it, but I'm definitely gonna have some. What I noticed last week was shocking. Joe Flacco threw for 300 yards against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I was like, why did that happen? Well, Jalen Ramsey was out, so it's been confirmed. Jalen Ramsey is out again this week. We're going to attack this defense because clearly One shutdown corner is gone, and now we got two explosive wide receivers on the outside. Kyle Allen has the ability to get the ball to these guys. He did it 2 weeks ago. Um, Houston, he fumbled 3 times. That was the thing that hampered Kyle Allen. He still threw for 32 yards. But what you saw against Arizona, he was able to connect with his wide receivers, threw 4 touchdowns. So you know he has the ability to do it. You have to throw McCaffrey in this stack because he does not come off the field. He's one of the locks at running back. It's him, Ezekiel Elliott, David Johnson, and I'm trying to sprinkle in either Le'Veon Bell, because the amount of touches he's gonna get, and I'm debating about Sony Michelle, but I don't really know. But other than that, I'm more of an upper tier. There's not that many cheaper running backs this week, but just give me the guaranteed workload. Give me McCaffrey, give me Elliott, give me David Johnson, and I'm not veering nowhere else. There's no reason to. All right, get your guaranteed production and worry about the other things. All right. So we got Kyle Allen, we got McCaffrey. This is gonna be a full stack here. It's gonna be look like a damn Big Mac with 3 pieces of bread and freaking 2 patties and some sauce. We're gonna throw Curtis Samuel, who's been doing pretty good so far with Kyle Allen, getting more of the targets, but still DJ Moore is a better talent, more polished wide receiver. DJ Moore, Curtis Samuel, we'll throw both of them in there. Like I said before, the weakness on Carolina is the slot wide receiver. Kenny Stills was on his way to having a good day, but he got injured early in the second quarter, and that kind of ruined most of my Kenny Stills lineups. So if I wanted to bring it back with anyone in this game, even though I don't really see Jacksonville doing much against this defense at home, I would pick D.D. Westbrook. D.D. Westbrook, 6 targets, 66 yards, 5 catches. Ugly pitcher. Let's get out of that one. That's gonna be my second stack. I'm gonna sprinkle some of those in. Kyle Allen, I do like his matchup this week. Next, we're gonna go with um. This is another chalky one. Kyle Allen was a little more underrated because people, I guess, forgot about him, and they're gonna be on Deshaun Watson. But we're going to be on Kyler Murray. All right, this is the game he's going to go off. He's facing Cincinnati. He's getting this opportunity to take advantage of this bad Cincinnati's defense. Steelers basically played background football and somehow won. And Mason Rudolph threw for like 2 touchdowns. So if you think, and he didn't even freaking throw the ball deep. Like besides that Deontay Johnson touchdown, it was all dink and dunk. Kyler Murray is gonna throw the ball all over this defense. David Johnson is gonna have a ton of targets, a ton of rushing attempts. Doesn't matter if they're down or they're up. He's gonna get work. Look at this. You got freaking 8 catches, 11 targets last week. The week before, 6 catches, 9 targets. You get rushing work. You get both the best of both worlds. You add it all together. He's gonna cook the Bengals. Give me David Johnson. Then Christian Kirk is probably going to be out for this game. So we're going to go with old reliable Larry Fitzgerald. And don't forget one of my favorite punt plays this week, Keyshawn Johnson. He soaked up 10 targets in week one. Some of his production was hampered with Michael Crabtree being on the team, but he's off the team now. Keyshawn Johnson is going to be on the outside. He's going to get targets. I like this little core right here. And one of the players I'm going to like have a lot of. Bring this back with Tyler Boyd with John Ross on the IR. And then you got to have some of the flow chart. Arizona, when you're facing Arizona, what do you play? You play tight end. All right. Tyler Eifert to complete the full game stack. And I do believe that the Arizona will finally get their first win. All right. So if you're attacking this as Arizona Cincinnati game, get all these players. Get Kyler Murray, get David Johnson, get Larry Fitzgerald, Keyshawn Johnson, Tyler Boyd especially, and Tyler Eifert. Okay, so that's gonna be that stack. That was 3 so far. Um, ooh, my favorite sleeper. I got 2 sleepers. So let's say the 2 sleepers for last. We're we're gonna go with not I'm not wouldn't say chalky, but I would say something that's been a little bit slept on. I do believe that they're gonna be back with vengeance. Uh the New England Patriots, man. They were a little bit their ego got a little bit bruised. All right, Tom Brady didn't have a good game at all. Um, wow, only 150 yards passing, no TDs. What do you think Bill Belichick's going to do, Tom Brady? They're going to ramp it up. That's what they're going to do. They're going to destroy this damn Washington Redskins team. They're going to get up big. The defense and the running game is going to finish it off. Give me Tom Brady. I'm debating. I'm debating about Sony Michelle. Oh, that's gonna be so tough. I don't know because he can kill you. Because if I play him and he doesn't do anything, I'm gonna be pretty pissed. And he needs touchdowns. Sonny Michel has to have touchdowns to even justify the 5,500 salary tag that he currently has. Uh I'm gonna have you in a little bit of lineups because you're not gonna fuck up my whole day. I'm not having that shit. No. Uh, but my main focus, Tom Brady. We're gonna connect it to this man, beast, man, child, Josh Gordon. I expect him to have a huge day against Josh Norman. Whatever corner they have, it doesn't matter. The Washington Redskins are a horrible team, and New England Patriots are an elite franchise. And this type of talent with Tom Brady pairing with him is a dangerous matchup. Add him with Julian Edelman, and you got yourself a nice stack. Now, if you don't really care for Sony Michelle, and you need to bring it back with someone because you got Colt McCoy in the game. Uh, the only option I see, even like maybe, because Terry McLaurin is kind of questionable right now, is going to be Chris Thompson because they will be down. All right, it's gonna be check down city. They're gonna be down. They're gonna need to move the chains or just try to get a few yards here and then punt the ball. Chris Thompson's gonna be that guy to catch those passes. All right, but that's how I see it in this game. You can even throw Patriots defense in there because that's how much of a bad matchup this is. And like I said, Sony Michelle, because I think he cleans it up at the end in the third or fourth quarter. He's popping 1, 2 touchdowns for you, and now he has 20 DK points. All right, so you got to sprinkle him in. All right, don't be scared. All right, scared money don't make no money. Um, Now we're gonna get into my little risky stacks. These are the ones I'm gonna have more in the GPPs. I'll probably do one milli maker for shits and giggles because I want to do this so bad. There's so much narrative around this, but no one's really on it because they just believe that they just want to run the ball. But I don't. I'm gonna shoot my shot. All right, Kirk Cousins. All the talk. We got Stefan Diggs, man. We got Thielen uh, calling out the head coach and the game plan, not and Kirk Cousins not throwing the ball enough. This is the squeaky wheel gets the grease, gets the oil, however you want to fucking say it. Kirk Cousins, Adam Thielen is going to be one of my favorite stacks this week. I gotta have it. I have to. This is still a horrible Giants defense that we forget. And if we go right here, Giants 20th ranked, but they got a little bump from last week's shit show. They're not good. Janoris Jenkins isn't good. DeAndre Baker isn't good, and they're definitely not going to stop Adam Thielen, who's a freaking 100 yard a game beast, like he showed last week. I mean last year. He's yet to go off, but this is the game to go off on. Give me Adam Thielen. Give me Kirk Cousins. Weirdly, this Minnesota defense, which has been pretty solid, has a propensity of giving it up to the tight end. So I would bring it back with Evan Ingram. If you get though, I don't really. Dalvin Cook is a maybe because I'm really on everyone else. I think he gets his work. I don't think he goes off. I think he gets his work. But I'm really focused on Kirk Cousins, Thielen, and then if you want to trust Diggs. All right, where's Diggs at? I gotta scroll down for Diggs. But that's if he plays, because he left the team and he came back. He practiced fully, but he's still in question. So get your confirmation first before you put Stephon Diggs in your lineup. But I'm feeling this Minnesota stack. All right. And last but not least, this is like throw one, just one lineup. Just this is for me, really, pretty much. 32nd ranked pass defense. Who is that? I don't know. It's the Philadelphia Eagles, man. So I'm a Jets fan. You already know that. For shits and giggles, throw one in there. One Millie Maker. This is the type of shit that works in the $1 million in the Millie Maker. Like when Trevor Simeon won the Millie Maker for someone last year. Um, just just try it. Just Luke Falk. All right. Just just Luke Falk. You got to put in where's Le'Veon at? Go to running back. Put in Le'Veon. He's 6,800. He's gonna get a lot of work too because we're gonna try to control this game. We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to play keep away, and it's the only way to win. There's always a formula to win any game. This is the formula. All right. Play keep away from Philadelphia, and then take our shots down the field when we can, because we do have one weapon that's deep, and that'll be too far to scroll down. Might as well just type his name. That's going to be Robbie Anderson. He can take advantage of this destroyed, dismantled secondary. No Maddox, no Darby. They're missing so many corners in this secondary. The fact that Deshaun Jackson is out is going to help us. We just have to worry about Alshon Jeffrey, who I think is going to go off against us. Our weakness is number one so far, which I've been going through the game logs and just watching the games. Wide receiver ones usually they usually go off on us. We can stop the run, but wide receiver ones really we have a problem with them. All right, so this is a shot in the dark. And if it hits, you're gonna be the only person that has it. Luke Falk, Le'Veon Bell, Robbie Anderson, with Alshon Jeffrey. All right. Let's see if I can get this up. Let's see if I can log in. Really? See if I can log in. I want to show you yesterday, since I did the video on the Thursday night football, and I gave a few picks. I just wanted to show you the results. The DraftKings lineups, only one of them cashed, but for the bets, it was like a freaking clean sweep. Um, these are my current bets. So I won on Tyler Lockett touchdown and the Seahawks to win. Thank God that he missed that field goal. Greg the leg. We came back with Seahawks money line. I had confidence that the Seahawks would win that game, and they did. Uh, and then also this was one of the odds boosts. They always throw like 3 or 4 odds boosts on the same game, and you just got to like think about which one's more possible. So I was looking at it and I was like, um, Goff only throws it to Cooper Cup. And that's all he really cares about. Any touchdown is going to be the Cooper Cup. So I was pretty sure Cooper Cup would get a touchdown. And then Todd Gurley, he complained, chirped about, wanting the ball more. They gave it to him. They gave it like 13 carries. He got 2 touchdowns, which I figured he'd at least get one, and it worked out. All right. Gurley got a touchdown. Coop got a touchdown, and my Seahawks won. That's a pretty good day. Um, so those are going to be my stacks for this week. Let's go over them one more time. I got the Deshaun Watson with Hopkins and Fuller. I got Kyle Allen with Samuels and Moore. Kyler Murray with Keyshawn Johnson and Fitzgerald. Kirk Cousins with Thielen and Diggs, and then Brady with Josh Gordon and Edelman. Um, One other guy I want to talk about at wide receiver, since thank God Trubisky is out. Since Trubisky is out, you play Allen Robinson. Okay, this guy Chase Daniels peppered Allen Robinson with targets, 7 receptions, 7 targets for 77 yards against Oakland, one of the worst pass defenses in the league. I think he gets into the end zone. He's a great cheap buy. Allen Robinson 5,600. That's a great buy. Sprinkle him in some lineups, and then at the tight end position, I already spoke about Tyler Eifert. But my real favorite play is gonna be Jimmy Graham. I'm gonna have him in most of my lineups, with the fact that Devontae Adams is gonna miss the game. This man came up big, even though despite the fact he dropped some passes, came up big, 6 receptions, 9 targets, 61 yards, and a touchdown. Aaron Rodgers came out and said 2 weeks ago um, that he wanted to feed Jimmy Graham and Devontae Adams so they had a better chance to win. And he did it. He came out, he featured both of them, and I'm gonna take advantage of it against Dallas. Dallas is not a good team against tight ends as well. Give me Jimmy Graham at tight end because it's gonna be chalky with Eifert, and people are gonna go to Ertz, and people are gonna go to Darren Waller, Mark Andrews, Hooper. Jimmy Graham's gonna be very low owned, and he's gonna be the last game of the day. So you want to suck in all those points, and you're gonna shoot up the leaderboards. All right. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much. Top right corner, rundfs.com. Get yourself connected with a group of guys and an environment that is going to benefit you if you're really like into this DFS and betting on a day-to-day basis. Okay. Go to rundfs.com. Check out the prices that work with your budget and get into that Discord chat. Talk to me, talk to Gundacker, who runs it all. This is a whole bunch of people. Every sport is covered. Get connected, all right? Thank you so much. I'm going to try to do a betting video for Sunday. We'll see. But if not, I'll catch you for Monday. Peace out. Good luck, everybody.